Barton is a left tackle out of Duke, 6'5", 313 pounds. Graham is a technician. On this play, Duke is going to pull the left guard. Graham is going to take a short step inside, clearing that interior gap. This guy's reading. This defender's reading. Center's able to get over and get him. Graham's got to get all the way over to the opposite A gap. This linebacker's coming downhill. He's got great grip strength. Takes great angles in the run game. You can see he gets both hands inside, works the defender out of the play. Watch it again. Graham is a great finder of blocks. By that I mean he has a great feel for the flow of a defense as the play unfolds. You can see his athleticism on display here. This pull, again, over to the opposite A gap. This is a nice looking scheme up front. He's able to turn and seal, and the back runs behind him. The angles he takes on blocks and his awareness as far as the flow of the defense and the design of a run might be unparalleled. He's very, very gifted at that. Watch this play unfold. He makes 3 blocks here. He just does stuff you don't see a lot of players do. Leave you shaking your head. Now, this defender works down. This is supposed to be a down block. Gives him just a little bit of attention. This is an important block here. The tackle to the other side. He just picks up a piece of him. He was designed to get this Sam off the combo. But again, takes a great angle here on this block. He's going to work to drive him on an angle the way you would on a down block on the line. Gets his helmet right there in the V. Outside arm inside of the chest. And can't see his outside arm, but it's probably on the outside shoulder. Just perfect technique. Just a few more yards as a result of that block, allowing the defender to go where he wants to go and the running back to make the read. But let's watch it again. If Graham doesn't pick this block up just a little bit, this defender's going to get down the line and make a play sooner than he does. He does end up getting in on the play. Same thing holds true here for the Sam coming across. Again, the angles he takes, his technique, and his awareness of the flow of the defense, just really, really impressive. Graham is a guy that already plays with great technique. I want to talk about his feet a little bit here, particularly on down blocks. He's consistent down to down as far as run blocking. Very short step inside off the ball, gets that second foot down before contact, gets it down in a hurry. Plays in an offense with a lot of pullers. He's asked to cover gaps, and he pulls a lot himself. But the technique here is perfect. Helmet placement is perfect. The helmet is right in the V of the defender's neck. Inside arm to the armpit of the defender. Outside arm on the shoulder. Puts his hips on an angle. Moves his feet. Works that outside arm pressure really, really strong. Continues to move his hips to turn and seal. And again, he's got that vice grip-like strength. Watch it again. Here he's got to execute a down block on a pretty good defender, number 5, Florida State. He's a penetrator here. Again, watching his feet. This penetrating lineman accentuates the need for Graham to get that second foot down in a hurry. He gets that first short step down, and immediately the second foot's down before he gets contact. He really needs to fire his arms in a punch mode here, keep his back flat. Moves the defender 3 yards off the ball, gets a little off balance, but a lot of want to here. He stays in contact as long as he possibly can. It's a big run. Barton has the flexibility to play any of the 5 offensive line positions. A lot of people project a move to center for him. If he were to be drafted by the Ravens in the first round, he's probably a guard. These sorts of pass sets to me are the most like what you would see him do inside in protection. This is a one-step kick, real similar to the guard, setting out on a 3 technique. We want the tackle here to get his hands on the defender as quickly as possible and not to overset. That's what he does here. When that happens, Graham is successful in pass protection. These short sets where the defender is lined up across from him directly or just shaded outside of him, I would say give us the best picture of what we'll see out of Graham as an interior pass protector. Just a short set, fires his arms. Again, does a great job grabbing cloth. Very difficult. Both hands inside. Very difficult for a defender to get off of him once he gets his mitts on him. Watch it again. Here we see the defender a little farther outside of Graham. Quick feet, 3-step kick slide. Shoots his arms. You see the defender want to run through him, does get his outside arm inside of Graham, moves him a little bit. Watch Graham reset the inside arm right here, drop and anchor. Graham probably has shorter than ideal arms for the position, 32 7/8, so almost 33 inches. I think he has the most problems in pass protection when there's a runway given and he doesn't get his hands off first up against long or strong guys. We see that here, and it's not uncommon to see Graham on the ground in these situations. You see him here get run through. On this particular rep, outside of stating the obvious that he loses that hand position battle, I'd say he comes off the ball a little bit high here, perhaps inviting that bull rush. So to the point, is he worth a first-round pick? I think he's absolutely worth a first-round pick. The odds of him being there at pick 30 when the Ravens are on the clock might be 50-50. Should the Ravens take him? I think they should if he's there. And thirdly, would he survive at left tackle? I think that's exactly what he would need to do, is just survive. I think he's better suited inside, but he has tremendous talent and positional versatility. And again, if he were there at 30, I think he'd be a great player for the Ravens to pick.